Hey dear viewers and followers, Grand Rising here with another video, guys. I wanted to talk about the following. I was thinking about Devin Elon Maggi. He was talking about how certain beings cannot be woken up. It doesn't matter how much evidence you present them, how much you try to talk to them, how much you try to reason with them. They are just programs. You cannot pass through. It's so sophisticated, the AI in their head. Even if you were to open up their head, put information there, literally stuff it in their brain, and then close the top of their head again. It's not to be a comedian, guys, but it's really like that. They will not wake up. You're wasting your time, and the only person losing is you, because you notice you get aggravated a little bit, irritated. Because you're doing your best to tell somebody something, and these people won't even receive it. And I had this conversation. Me myself, talking for myself, if I'm with my family for too many times, let's say too often, we get into irritations. It's just the way it goes. I don't know how to explain. I think you guys know what I mean. You have this certain people, when you're around them too much, there will always be something. Even if you come there with the best intentions, it will end up in some kind of irritation. I think you guys know exactly what I mean, and that's because you don't vibe with each other spiritually. Then you get those type of situations. And I was talking to this guy, man. He has a house of $600,000 of euros, in my case. Then they have two cars. Both have good salaries. My nephew and his wife. They have like two children. Everything costs money, and they live in a white neighborhood. Or in a European neighborhood, to say so. The quality of life is somewhat better there. Where I live, I'm in between European people and like Surinamese, Caribbean people. It's not too bad, but their place is better, when it comes to safety, also for their kids. There's also almost no stealing going over there, no killing, no stabbings. Here that does happen at times. So yeah. But anyway, they're in bondage, and I was trying to explain to him that you're in bondage the moment that you purchase all those things and you solely live for that. And it's actually not an accomplishment having a house like that and having all those things. And no, but thank God you're here, because here in the West, in Europe at least, you have more human rights, you get treated better, and do you want to live on a dirt road in Africa? I told him, but why are you comparing Africa? And first of all, to be very honest with you, yes, the conditions are very poor, like in India or Africa, but my man, you're not being logical, because if you go to think about it, actually they are more free than us. We are digitalizing here with every day that passes more and more. I don't like it. We are becoming slave to material things. Everyone wants the new iPhone. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. We're almost all slaves of items here. How can you call yourself a free human being? Living like that. So you're not being truthful. You're being dishonest, actually. And no, but because in Africa, if so-called the European man is the devil and everything there is because of the European man, that's a silly excuse. You don't love each other. You suffer from self-hatred, because the European man is not there right now. But why do the leaders not care for their people then? There's no European there now to blame. The fact is, they want to feed and swell their pockets even up more. They don't care about their own people. So stop blaming everything on the European man. They are greedy. They want to think about their pockets. They don't love each other. That's why they do that to each other. So there, it also happens like here, but at the same time, the people there are less in bondage. They don't have the material things. The weather is better. They have organic fruits there. They live better than us, actually. If you really, that's wealth to me, being spiritually free, instead of all this bondage here. Credit cards, iPhones, all type of things you have to purchase, you have to pay to be in a cement box. There they live in nature. So if anything, they actually have a right to look down on you. If anything, you're being a slave. You're 40 something years old, you have to pay this house until you're like in your 70s, and you call that being free. And then Eventually, you won't be here forever. So that house is going to someone else eventually. So it's not even yours. Everything here is an illusion. But you can't wake these people up. I'm telling you, guys, stop wasting your energy. You're only irritating yourself. These bots cannot be woken up. And he started to get irritated. And you know why? It's because what I'm telling him conflicts with the AI in his head. He's a program bot, you know? And that's why, you guys, you cannot get through. So stop wasting your energy. Because I used to do that. And not gonna lie, guys, I'm sorry, you know, because I always resort to talking, you know. I'm not the violent type or the tough guy, acting type of guy, you know. But sometimes in the past, I used to get so irritated with them. I literally want to take them and shake them, you know, from one part to the other, or beat them up, you know. Why won't you listen? But you can't beat something into somebody. These people cannot, they won't see it. Stop wasting your energy. Some are just sentient programs here, just passing by. You won't convince them to go against the Matrix. Guys, I'm not to be funny, but listen, even if you were to get all the elite psychopaths, you would get them one day to come to your place, so you could go to the houses of all these bots and let the elite say themselves to those people, hey, we are psychopaths, we don't care about you and your family, we want you to take the juice and die, we want to depopulate you, we are psychopaths, we don't give a F about you, F you and your offsprings. Even if the elite would tell them that to their face, they still would say, oh, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna die anyway, so I'll just bend over backwards and let you stick it in very deep. Guys, sorry for the language or the example, you know, but that's literally how it is. You cannot wake some beings here up. You will tire yourself out. I tried it. It's just not going to happen. They are sentient programs. So that being said, guys, be at peace.